Welcome to Disembodied Screams, horror that lives in your soul. This episode dived into Predator Badlands, which I really enjoyed a lot. My first theater experience since Superman, so even more enjoyable to get back to theater and see it. If you didn't see the Haiku, which dropped by itself a couple days ago, or didn't see it at the start of the episode because you're listening to this on the podcast, here it is. Time to prove himself. Young Yautja must find a foe, bring a trophy home. So that's the Haiku. This is the review. It starts off with gore is my first thing I went into. There's plenty of green predator blood, plenty of predator and animal and android dismemberance, plenty of melting androids, plenty of gooey android blood too. There's not much red to be seen, which is why it's probably PG-13, but if you want some blood, you can find it in this movie. You just got to look for the different colored kind of blood. Effects, money went into this one, obviously. Everything looked great, from the landscapes to the ships to the creatures and the plants. I really like those red lights at the start of the movie, like kind of a cross between a sword and a lightsaber. Cool stuff. The Predators looked amazing. I like their designs, their weapons, their armor, their faces. They have unique facial expressions and unique facial designs. Really good stuff. Story, script, and directing. I've wrote in my notes, highlight and star those three things because Dan Trachtenberg delivers once again behind the lens. His direction is flawless, just like it was in Prey and Killer of Killers. I enjoy what he has brought to and added to the Predator lore and universe. It's a great way to keep the Predator fresh and new without relying too heavily on the past. I also love the world building in this movie. I'm seeing the Predator home planet and the planet Genna, Genna, the Death Planet. Enjoyed all the various creatures on this planet and the plants and things of that nature. Part of my enjoyment of this movie was just watching and waiting to see what they would come up with next. I really enjoyed that aspect of it. Story and script were top-notch. Patrick Aison, Aison, and Dan did an amazing job crafting the story and script and making it very believable. Acting, top-notch. Wasn't a lot of actors in this one, but Demetrius, who played Deck, great as that Predator we root for this time, which actually worked. I was kind of wondering if it would work or not, but you can actually root for a Predator. Surprise, surprise. Elle Fanning did also an amazing job in her role, playing both good and bad androids. It took me a moment to vibe with her character. I wasn't sure where they were going with it, but once I kind of started vibing with her character, I really got into what they were doing with her role. Score was powerful. It rattled my seat in the theaters at times. Sometimes I forget just how great these, surround sounds are in these theaters. The headphones at home are great, but I do sometimes forget how just powerful these surround sounds can be. I like Bud a lot in the movie. Glad they didn't overuse this creature. It could have got a little too cute at times, but they were smart enough to just put it in when it needed to be in and take it out when it needed to be there. They didn't overuse it. And that's about it. Just really enjoyed Predator Badlands. I've enjoyed all the Predator stuff that Dan Trachtenberg has done of late. Killer of Killers, I'm starting up a blog. Kind of refiring up my blog again, so I've got a script for it in my blog that you can kind of read through if you want to hear my thoughts on that one, and a haiku on that one over there on the blog. There's a link in the link section to it's a poetryjourney.wordpress.com. I'm going to change it to a .com eventually. I'm just kind of getting it back off the ground again, so all my scripts will be over there if you want to read through my thoughts once I'm done here, because I'm just going to kind of skim through my notes. The podcast is still going. This is going to drop on the podcast too. So if you're on a podcast platform, follow along. I think on Spotify, you can like and comment as well. You're on YouTube, comment, subscribe, and blast that like button until it bleeds alien green blood, bleeds Predator green blood, I should say. And that's about it. What are your thoughts on Badlands? Did you enjoy it? Let me know. Take care and have a good one.